Hello Jelly Babes, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be showing you how I create this landscape nail art. So these are the products that I've already used. So I'm using this Chinese style plate. I have reviewed this before. I'll just get a picture on screen now. So this was like a total obviously different design that I created, but I was really happy with it. If you've not seen that review, I can leave links to it. It will be in an iCard at the top of the screen. So yeah, so I thought I'd do a bit more of a colourful sort of design using this plate. I do like the fact that you can do multiple nail arts with it, even though you are using the same images. So I'm going to try and show you as quickly as possible the stamping images that I've used, and basically going to be taking you through the steps and showing you as much as possible without the video being boring, because there's nothing worse than wanting to see how a certain image was done and then they don't show it on the video. So hopefully I'm going to show you everything that you're going to want to see on how I created this mani. So I'm just placing these images on here, and I'm going to place the sun image. But I like the fact that you can pick and choose from the images as well. You don't have to use all of them. So like this, obviously I'll fill it in. So that's why I like that. Like it's got the outline of it. It's not the solid image. And then this is the last image that I'm going to place. So that is how it's going to look. Obviously for your thumbnail, you could just pick one of the same images and, you know, continue that look. So I'm going to apply a matte top coat. I do believe it works best when you are working with Sharpies, which is what I'm going to be using today to fill in the stamping images. I do love working with Sharpies. It's such an easy way to add colour to your nail designs without having to, you know, use brushes accurately. So I am just going to be showing you in depth with this like one image how I blended out all the colours. But I will like show you how I coloured in the others as well before blending, so don't worry about that. So you are pretty much colouring in the images, as you can see here. So I'm using like different greens, different blues. I mean, you can just colour in and leave it as it is, I suppose, if you want, but I do like blending the colours in. So you can see it's really, really easy to do. And like I say, you don't have to be overly neat because you will be blending this in as well. So that's the final bit. So that's kind of like how it's roughly going to look. Now I'm actually using acetone. A lot of people use isopropyl alcohol, but the reason why I'm using acetone is because basically I get to blend the colours, but it doesn't overly blend them, because with acetone it all kind of almost instantly dries. The colours don't overly blend together, and I don't know what it is. I struggle with isopropyl alcohol. It kind of all waters down too much, and then I just never get the look that I want. So I actually tried it with acetone one day, and for me it worked much better. So that's why I'm highlighting that, because like I say, it blends, but then it kind of like dries real quickly, so you don't get like an over blending of products. Sorry about that. My French bulldogs are staring out the window and staring at the neighbours. So if you struggle to work with the isopropyl alcohol option, then try out this with the acetone and see how you get on. It might just really help you out. And what I like about it as well is like it blends it, but it's still, I mean, it still looks really pigmented as well. So, you know, if you don't particularly want like a washed out watered version of it, it still helps to blend but keep all that sort of like well pigmentedness that you get from Sharpies. Like I say, if you can't get Sharpies, then maybe you could use alcohol inks or something like that. So I really liked how that blue looked at the top. Kind of almost looked like it was like lighting up like a lagoon kind of look. So basically I'm just getting the acetone and blending this out more, just because I wanted it to be lighter, to kind of create that look also. And then you've got like the darker blue for the bit of the shadow around it. So yeah, so I just love this because you can keep going and keep adding and keep messing and faffing until you get that look that you want to finish off with. If you have like overly diluted the colours, obviously you can just come back in with the Sharpie pen over the top of it and blend it out again. So this I do love this method. It's really, really fun and easy to work with. So you can see here I just added some green to the bottom, and I'm going to blend that out just to kind of get that like lagoony lake feels. So I hope that me showing you everything that I've done has really helped you to see how I created this look. Because I know some people, and I understand because of time and things like that, they kind of show you a rough outline, but they kind of like show you a bit and then it's like the end result, but it's actually quite different to how they started out. So I wanted to put it all in to show you. And then you want to make sure that you're using a top coat that you know doesn't smudge. Gel top coat is fantastic for that. It really doesn't smudge the colours together. But if you're using normal top coat, then really, you know, allow it enough time to dry. So this was how the other images looked before I blended it. So I basically just blended those colours in like I showed you before, and this was the end result, and I'm so happy with it. It's super bright, love all the colours, and it's just a real pretty mani. So I really hope that you guys like it too, and that you've benefited from this tutorial as well, not just you know, for inspiration purposes. So let me know your thoughts. Do you prefer it glossy or matte? And yeah, if you recreate any of these images, please tag me on Instagram at Gelulicious. I would love to see your recreations. But that is it from me today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.